Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you don't know who I am, my name is Giselle. I'm a personal trainer. As you can see by the title, I want to help you guys learn how to be healthy while living at home with family or roommates, your friends, just whoever. Living with someone else besides, just you on your own. There are going to be people that are living with you that are all for it, support you, and maybe even adapt to your lifestyle and try some of the foods you're eating or try working out the way you do or whatever the case is. But then there are other people that may not support you, that may not adapt to your lifestyle. They're still doing things the way they do. So these type of situations can vary from person to person, and I totally get that. By the way, please go ahead and like this video if you like it and subscribe to my channel. That way you never miss out on any of my videos. Also turn on that bell button that we get notified every time I post. I have been living with my parents since, I was born. I haven't moved out yet, but been living a healthy lifestyle for 10 years now. The first thing that you need to do is set boundaries. You need to clearly communicate with the people that you're living with. Hey, I'm trying to change my lifestyle. I'm trying to change my diet. I'm trying to eat healthier. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. Please respect that. I am going to start making my own meals, or I need, space for my things, for my protein stuff, for my healthy stuff. And you guys can go ahead and put your stuff wherever. If there are certain foods that are very tempting for you and it's really hard for you to avoid eating those foods, then again, those are things that need to be communicated, and just politely ask if those foods can be kept out of sight in some way. Figure it out. They can figure out how to keep it away from you so that you don't find them or that you don't really see it. Things like that. You want to set boundaries. Now with this, again, just like what I said before, this really depends on the people you're living with. There are some people who have very supportive families or very supportive people living with them that, they're going to support their journey. Some of you might have people literally start eating healthy because they might be inspired by you, that you're starting your fitness journey. And there's also the other side. Unfortunately, some of you might not experience that. Some of you might experience jealousy from other people. A lot of times when people are starting their fitness journeys, other people get jealous. They get intimidated because you are doing something for yourself. You are getting out of your comfort zone. If they don't take care of themselves with nutrition, with sleep, with physical activity, with different aspects in fitness, a lot of times people like that do get intimidated because you're kind of exposing the parts of themselves that they secretly don't like. And you're exposing that by taking care of yourself, by eating right, by exercising and doing whatever. So, it's just kind of like a jealousy thing, intimidation. They don't like that. And it makes them uncomfortable that you're doing that. So it's easier said than done, but try not to take it too personally because that's just a them problem. That's not a you problem. When it comes to my family is pretty supportive. And especially because it's been almost 14 years now that I've changed my lifestyle. They're very used to the way that I eat. They actually don't take care of themselves. No offense, mom and dad, if you watch this. They don't take care of themselves. They don't eat right. They don't get good amount of sleep. They don't really exercise. They just don't take care of themselves overall. Some people are just not willing to change, and some people are not willing to get out of their comfort zone and just challenge themselves. So I live with my parents and my two younger brothers. One of them is 15, the other one is 13. Now the 15-year-old is actually starting to work out, and he'll ask me for my dumbbells, so I let him use my dumbbells, which is cool. But overall, I can definitely see that my brothers are starting to get into it and ask me questions, especially because they're guys. They will get to that phase where they're gonna start working out, trying to get girls, whatever, when in reality, a lot of guys don't realize. Y'all think you're all gonna get girls. No, you're gonna get other guys complimenting you, not girls. If you're a guy, comment down below if I'm speaking facts. That's what I hear a lot of guys say. So once you've set boundaries with the people that you're living with, you want to make sure that you get the groceries for yourself. It's just hard to rely on other people like, hey, can you give me these protein chips? Hey, can you go ahead and give me this? Give me ground turkey. And it has to be a specific thing. And if they don't get you that specific thing, it's frustrating, it's annoying because you didn't get it. And it's just a whole thing. So I highly recommend just getting your own groceries. Obviously, everyone's different with that. Some people help their family out with groceries, whatever. Everyone's different. I get my own groceries. I help my family out in different ways. But when it comes to groceries, we just keep it separate because I want my own stuff. I want my own things. And yeah, I'm very particular about the foods that I need on a weekly basis. So this is our fridge right here. So if you open it, you'll see right here that I have my healthy stuff. So I have Greek yogurt, half-eaten avocado, and I have a few things here, you know. So for example, I love this brand, Primal Kitchen, but I use this teriyaki sauce and marinade. Really good, really yummy. I have my egg whites, and I have this pizza sauce, so I make these healthier, sorry, the fridge. These healthier pizza bagels. By the way, recipes in my free ebook, link in the description for you. See, Primal Kitchen. Buffalo sauce when I make my wings. Oh, so freaking fire. Here is our entire fridge. So it's just a bunch of stuff, but I don't use this. See, you see, this is mine. See, this spinach is mine. Y'all have seen it in my videos. This meal prep, I have one more day of that meal prep right there. I'll actually show you guys. If you haven't seen my last video, go ahead and check it out. I was making meal prep, but this is a different meal. But it's salmon, rice, spinach, so yummy. Oh! Oh, honey. And these are glass too. I also have my pico de gallo salsa. Okay, let me put this away because I'm not trying to break this. I do eat some of the eggs and stuff, you know, but like for example, then we have like this right here. So there's a lot of stuff right here. Different cheeses, turkey, weenies, whatever. This is mine. Okay. So this is mine, fat-free, these turkey pepperonis for those pizza bagels that I mentioned. And when it comes to putting things in the fridge, I always tell my mom, like, hey mom, I bought this. This is mine, because there have been times where she has thrown away some of my stuff. And it's not even like almost done. The jar is not even almost done. And I'm like looking for it. I'm like, Mom, where is this? Where is that? And she'll be like, I threw it away. I'm like, why? Why would you throw that away? And she's like, I didn't think it was yours. And I'm like, see, this is why you need to ask. You need to ask me before you throw something away. Just keeping it real with y'all, okay? I'm trying to get a little more personal with you guys and show you guys the reality of living with people and trying to be healthy. I'm on a step stool right now because I'm trying to show y'all my goodies. My goodies, not my goodies. Anyways, so I'm opening one of the cabinets here in our kitchen. This belongs to the rest of my family. And then this section and this section is mine. Again, I've established that with my mom. Like, hey, this section is mine. This section is mine. Please don't touch. So as you can see right here, I have some of like my meal prep containers. I have my scale right here. And these are my protein chips. A bag of them. I have, you know, my Dave's Killer sandwich bread. I have my bagels. I mean, just everything here. Bagel thins. I have my Kodiak protein mix. I have tuna here. So just, you know, all these things that I need. Just to give y'all an example, my brother, one of my brothers actually really likes these. So if I leave a bag of chips out like on the counter, and if I go to the restroom or I go to my room or whatever, they will be gone because my brother eats them. But he's only 13, so with him, you know, he's young. I try to cut him a little bit of slack, but I do tell him like, hey, please ask me before you eat something of mine. Same with the Greek yogurt. He actually likes my Greek yogurt, so I've had to tell him, but you know, he's starting to understand. So now that you guys see that I have designated spots in the kitchen for my stuff, you got to do the same. Talk to whoever you're living with and figure out what spots you can have for your things. Just to give you guys another example, you know, I have my protein powder here. I have my, you know, this. I have my creatine. So there are just some things that I have in here, and this is like pretty much the section that I have. So you might be wondering, okay, Giselle, that's great and all, but the problem is, how can I avoid certain foods when it's in the house? Something I typically tell my clients is, okay, if there's something that you know you're gonna indulge in or binge on, don't buy it at the grocery store. Don't buy those cookies. Don't buy those chips. Just don't buy it, because if it's in the house, you're probably gonna eat it. Do y'all see these Takis? I love Takis. In middle school, I was the Taki girl. I would always get, now, not in the morning. I wouldn't eat in the morning with that little Arizona tea or whatever. Nah, I wasn't that girly, but I was a Taki girly. So every day after school, I would go to the ice cream truck, be like, bum, 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 after school, can I get a bag of Takis, please? Either that or ice cream. It would be one or the other. If they didn't have Takis, I'll get hot Cheetos with nacho cheese. Oof, so good. There are different things in this house that I can indulge in. So you're probably wondering, okay, Giselle, how do you avoid that? Plan, plan, plan. That right there is exactly why planning ahead of time is super important. And honestly, that's a very underrated thing. A very underrated thing that will help someone along their fitness journey. Planning ahead their meals, planning ahead their sleep schedule, planning ahead your workouts, just planning everything ahead. When it's planned out, you're most likely going to stick to it and keep it set in stone versus just spontaneously trying to see how many meals you're going to eat today, how many meals you're going to eat tomorrow. Like, no, just plan it out and stick to it. Again, if you saw my previous video, I showed you guys how I meal prep. Now, this is my meal prep right here that I'm going to have for dinner later. Planning my meals ahead of time helps a lot, because let's say if my mom is making, honestly, my mom personally, she doesn't really make really unhealthy meals. But I'm trying to think of something that could be unhealthy. But here's an example. My mom will buy my brother's pizza from Little Caesars every Friday as like a little reward for them, like at the end of the week with school and everything. So sometimes she'll be like, oh, like, are you gonna have some? But if I have my meal prep already, then, you know, I tell her like, no, I already have my meal. Like, I'm good, but thank you. Hey guys, so I am here having some wings and I'm about to show you, because I want you guys to understand that you can absolutely eat healthy and enjoy it and be happy instead of being miserable. Make foods that you will normally eat at fast food places or restaurants, but make it your own. Make it healthier. It's great because you can make your food with however much salt you want to put. You control the oils, you control everything. Okay, getting a little cold, so I'm gonna eat them right now, but we got some buffalo sauce. The wings and fries were made in the air fryer, and we got this healthy buffalo sauce. Y'all see it? I feel like it's focusing on my hand. Yo, low-key, the package that I got at Walmart, it only had drumsticks, but I love the flats. But it still tastes good though. By the way, if you want the recipe to this meal, it's in my free ebook called Eating for Energy. So go ahead and check it out. I'll put the link in the description. So you gotta be willing to learn how to cook. You gotta be willing to learn how to make certain meals, make them healthier than other places, other restaurants, or other people. Again, maybe make a healthier version of your mom's chicken parmesan, make a healthier version of your mom's enchiladas, or I don't know, but just anything. Literally in that same ebook that I'm talking about, I made carne asada fries and I made them healthier and high protein. Like, you can make anything healthier and high protein. You just got to know what to substitute. You got to know what ingredients to use. How should you go about indulging? Sorry, y'all. These are too good, but there are many different things that come with indulging, but one thing is to learn how to manage your portions. For example, my mom gets my brother's Little Caesars pizza every Friday. There are a few times where I will have some if she gets the thin crust, because their thin crust pizza is pretty good. So I might just have like 2-3 little slices. I'm not going to sit there and eat almost half the box or something like that. Or you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with having 2 or 3 slices, and then that's it, and just cap it at that. It also comes down to learning how to separate your food from your emotions. Now, this is easier said than done, and it does take time, but honestly, you got to start paying attention to not only your habits, but when do your habits start to come to play? You know what I mean? So let's say every single weekend you and your family go out to eat, right? All right, guys, just finished my food. I didn't want to keep talking about eating because I just wasn't focusing. But anyways, when it comes to indulging, it's okay to indulge. Now, if you do find yourself feeling like, I need a binge, I need to eat this entire box of cookies, I need to eat this whole thing of pizza, I need to eat this whole jug of ice cream, I need to eat this, and you just feel like again, it's like a really strong need. What has helped me personally is really taking a step back and breathing for a second and really ask yourself, okay, why do I want to do this? Like, what emotion is driving me to do this? Am I tired? Am I angry? Am I mad? Am I sad? Am I depressed? Am I happy? Overall, I feel like you really have to analyze yourself and figure out, okay, I'm feeling this and that's causing me to want to eat this whole box of cookies and make me want to eat this and eat that and whatever. And it also comes down to discipline. Discipline, discipline, discipline. I love discipline. You guys should know that by now. Or if you don't know, now you know. Discipline is a mental skill, and it is a skill that will allow you to ignore current pleasures in order to achieve a specific goal that's going to benefit you now or in the future, all that good stuff. And I actually talk about this in one of my ebooks as well. It's not the Eating for Energy one. It's called Giselle's Top 3 Fitness Secrets to Success. Or no, sorry. Giselle's Top 3 Secrets to Fitness Success. And I talk about discipline, and I talk about the big 3 things that have helped me build discipline. And one of them is saying no more often, setting boundaries. So pretty much what I mentioned earlier in the video. Of course, indulge, but just like what I said before, it comes down to building that discipline to where you can eat a certain portion but not go ham and just have an all or nothing mindset. And that's another thing too. A lot of people have an all or nothing mindset. Oh, well, I already had these 2 slices of pizza. I might as well have this whole thing of ice cream. I might as well do this. I might as well do that. It's like, no. Don't have an all or nothing mindset, because that's going to mess you up too. Hey guys, so I'm back. Just want to say like 1 or 2 more points. At the end of the day, if you want people to respect your boundaries, you have to respect their boundaries too. So for example, my family is pretty supportive when it comes to my fitness journey. The foods that I eat, they know that I'm very particular about the meals that I want. My parents have a treadmill in their room, so there are times where I need to use the treadmill, so they let me use it. Or we figure out times or like I need to use a treadmill because obviously that's their room, and sometimes they're changing to go to work or they're using the restroom or something like that. Like, I obviously don't want to be in there when they're doing that. So just things like that. And I respect the fact that they're not interested in fitness. They're not interested in taking care of themselves. So I don't force anything upon them. I don't force my healthy eating on them. I don't force exercise on them. I don't force things. I mean, unless if they ask me a question, then I'll go ahead and help them out. But, you know, if they don't ask, then I'm not going to really say anything. But yeah, guys, it's definitely not possible.
What?
Not possible. I mean, not impossible to be healthy while living with people. Sure, it takes work, it takes time, it takes dedication, it takes discipline. But like all things, right? But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. I hope this video helped you guys out. Please make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you get notified. My phone's charging on your phone every time I upload a brand new video. All right, guys, stay tuned for my next video. If you have any questions, please go ahead and ask down below in the comments. If you have any video requests, please go ahead and let me know. But all right, see you guys in the next video. Bye.